Hi guys, Wagwan. I know I've been out for quite some while, for a while. See, make it all forget what me I say. So I've been out for a while, but I'm coming to you today with a story time. As you see, me try put on my gown. Graduate long time, but I feel like to do a story time. You know, I like a story time, a time of going through college and stuff like that. So while me go and fix up that gown here for do my video, for do the video. I'm gonna fix it up and then come back to you guys. So let's get into the video. I don't know why it continue to come off, but may I try fix it. Let's get right into the video. So, as I said before, I'm coming to you today with a story time. I know I've been out for a while. I must apologize. But I just was gathering my thoughts, I guess. But I'm back now. Listen, I don't watch my goal. Me and try fix it. Me not remember how it fixed. But I'm coming to you with a story time, seeing that it is graduation season. And despite me leave school for a while now, I'm still proud of my milestone. Because unless you have walked the path or the street that I've walked, then you might not understand what I'm saying. But for the people who know, so them they have to struggle for go through, for wear this, on the day, a graduation, you see. I don't know what I'm talking about. Alright, so I have that color here, but I think that color here is supposed to stay some sort of way for persons see which faculty and which degree me actually I collect for. But I mean, I remember how it fixed, and like anybody who watch me who used to go UWI and see me disgrace to the gown of not fixing it properly, I apologize. But that one you borrow, because you know so we have to take back the gown. So the money that want me to just go and do a video from it. First of all, it should have if we have a white underneath this. Right, but madam me and me a chill and thing and borrow go on and say I'm gonna do a story time. So I'm about to do that story time while fixing this gown. So anyways, I'm still confused as to, I know it's supposed to fall right here. I think it's supposed to come together right in here, so but it just not work. But it just not work. But I'm going to still continue. So story time again. So I went to, who knows me know that I went to Oberlin High School. Some persons call it the singing school. So left from a little primary school in my community and I went to Oberlin. And the thing about that is that going to Oberlin for me, I was happy about that because I didn't have the luxurious life of, you know, Jamaicans say a born with gold spoon in their mouth. I never have that none at all. So you know, say table just make, and Jamaican people them say listen, table make, so you have to set that table. So I left my little primary school, St. Faith's Primary School, big up St. Faith's Primary School, the foundation also along with Oberlin, and I went to Oberlin, the singing school. And the reason why they call it the singing school is because we enter all together singing, singing, we're not tired to them, and we took over that program, so we were known as the singing school, right? Went to Oberlin, went to sixth form, got a couple subjects in 11th grade, and then I moved on to sixth form, right? Moving on to sixth form, completing lower six, upper six. That's what we get our associate degree in sixth form, and that's just another part of high school, I guess. You get, some people say you get A levels from sixth form, so it's the same A levels, same CAPE, all of that. So went to sixth form. Now I'm about to leave sixth form, not knowing what to do. I can't sing. I don't know which sport I'm good at. I will find out though. I don't have them like a talent something. I can't sing. I can't probably comb my hair because most times I'm braid my hair. Me right now my hair old. This braid about 3 weeks now or something like that. I can do little stuff. But to be, and I'm not an hands-on like when it comes on to talent, using your talent to do this or you do that. So basically what I try to say, I didn't have to go to school. But resources weren't there, or I did not have the access to the resources. So when I left sixth form in 2014, was it 2014? Yeah, I left sixth form 2014, June 2014. Yes. And when I left sixth form, I had to sit out of here because you know I have to go work, also up the money, then for go back to school. So I left sixth form 2014, and unlike probably other persons who had the resources and had help during the course of that year to go to college, I did not. So I had to work, and I did work. Right, so I worked for 1 year, and then coming to the end of the, all right, rolling over into 2015, like February, those time now, yeah, I say, all right, what me I gonna do? Because at the end of the day, you don't want to leave school. Well, I didn't want to leave school and then get caught up in the working world and not further my education, based off the fact that one, I again, I'm not a person. I'm not somebody with talent, with like dancing and singing and all of that. So I'm not the creative type of person. Probably when it comes on to probably putting clothes together or doing something, matching furnitures and stuff like that. Probably when it comes on to stuff like that, I not even know if me make sense, but some people will get what me I try say, right? So after sitting out that here to work and stuff, I say, all right, no, me need for do something. Is either me go get an art certificate or me go college. I already had a course from art. I think it was data management or something like that. So I already had that from art. But based off the fact that I am not arty, A-R-T, then I have to do something. So I started making plans, I say, yeah, alright, my parents not have it, so persons who may ask help, them not gonna just care, so right. So I decided to borrow student loan to go to college. So I ensure that I read up on I think I'm gonna do one video about that because some persons when they hear about student loan, they get so frightened that them not one, they not bother go college because them not have the money, and them say they're not gonna borrow student loan. But there is a technique to it, and once you govern that technique, then once you borrow the money, get into school, start feel out school and stuff, you realize that you can do something different. You might not have to go back to student loan and stuff like that. But probably we'll do that in our next video if somebody say they want to hear about the student loan thing and how I managed to use student loan, go to college, and and the way that I'm using now to repay back student loan without having any stress and without waiting 5, 6, 15, 10 years down the line for clear up student loan. So we can probably do that in our next video. So I decided to borrow student loan. I did my research, I got my guarantors, and I went for it. Signing up for UWI, when I was in sixth form, I had signed up for UTech UWI, and I signed up for Teachers College as well. I got through to UTech, I got through to Teachers College. I think I did micro and I did short-tune, and I got through to those, all the schools that I had signed up for. Glory be to God. Nobody never reject me, right? But when I looked at the fact that UTech was 4 years, Teachers Colleges were 4 years, and then I said, boy, 4 years, I might have one sister, but me I feel like we it out because by the time I reach here, so my sister go reach us. So you know, you have to think about what you're going through and your life per se. You can't probably look upon somebody else's life and say, listen, I want to do this because that person ain't gonna do that. You have to think about what you have, the resources after you done what happen. So you have to think about stuff like that. So I say, alright. So I say, alright, you wait 3 years because we did 6 form already, so it will be 3 years. So I say, alright, by the time it's done 1, 2, 3 years, then my sister can start. Alright, sign up, get through to you, get the student loan, go to school. Persons who know me know say I live a rural part of St. Catherine. That's central St. Catherine. A part of central St. Catherine. And Jamaicans know say you with a wave up a pee, you know. Listen. And here when I have to commute the whole time. So, you know, first year you go to school, you get used to it and stuff. You say, alright. This is new. Because bear in mind, we both know when you go to university, you're there on your own. You have to find the classes them. You have to register for them and register early. If you don't register for them early, then go and push to the next year. You have to get academic advice, especially if you're not pick the courses them where you're supposed to pick, you're not put in the time where you're supposed to put in, to study and all of that. So, with me, I always ask question. I'm outside, say we hear the breeze. So, I always ask questions. So you go through and you feel through. I remember my first year. My first year wasn't that my difficult year? No. First year wasn't too much of a difficult year. Because that was basically Jamaica, that's a bucket to a job and get up back. So that was the learning year. So you make sure say you go to your deans or you go to your advisors to make sure say you do the right courses. You make sure say you go to the right place. You know, you ask questions because remember say no. You're undergrad. You're an undergrad. You're a first year undergrad. We have persons there who take classes with we're actually in a second year or third year. So you make sure say you rock with them people there too. And you go through, you do your work them, you make sure say, listen, I mean, if me not get nothing under no 2, me not get nothing under no 3 point, whatever. So you make sure say, listen, you staying at this because I'm money. And that was always in the back of my head, at the forefront of my head, mind. Money, you know, the time for waste. You just have to get this and go through, right? And just do what you have to do for pull through. So during my first year, I had to learn to, listen, I have to commute every day, back and forth to school. So what me usually do, me make sure say me not take no 2 of our early class, like probably then class that we start at 8 o'clock. The earliest class me want to start at probably 9 o'clock, 9:30. Because you want to give yourself ample time for catch you sleep, for get on the taxi, down to a tavern, that's my first stop. Then from Lawrence Tavern to 3:30. So you know, so you want to give yourself time. So you want to make sure so you give yourself time. Also, you want to meet them friends that will live on campus where specifically them friends that you know so reach class early. Because campus people, boy, them tired than you. And them not want an early class either, and then live on campus. So you want a friend that will go reach class early will live on campus. So in the event that you the 9 o'clock class that you probably go for 9:30 because you reach 9:30 because you probably want to sleep a little bit, or when you reach on the road the police at work or too much people at the bus stop, then you get that one friendly. So some pointers that you know for persons who are commute, for go college and live far from school, try not to pick the 2 of our early classes. And don't pick classes like when class start 10 o'clock because once you start your day, your morning too late, then you're going to end up classes ending too late. And remember that you have to get home ample time before night come down. Because 1 and 2 things, you might be going to somewhere that taxi probably stop or not at a specific time. Or you might go somewhere where, listen, nobody not come meet you, so you need to give yourself that little light there for go home. So try to get the class then like we start 9. 8 o'clock not bad because you can wake and reach 8 o'clock. You can probably leave home from 5:30, 6 o'clock, depending on where you reach and reach for 8. So I try not to pick them class there. We start probably 8 o'clock or anything earlier than 8. Right? But you still end up get them in because you're probably the persons on campus usually going quick to book them classes. So you might get pushed into those time. But you can work around that. Then once you pick your classes, try not to do classes back to back. As in, if you go in a class from 8 to 10, try not let it be that probably you have a next class at 10 the same time, so you have to run to that class. Give space so you can breathe a little, you can go bathroom and all of that. And also remember for have, you see me constantly have to fix it because I don't remember how to fix and the PC not stay on my shoulder. And always remember if you have the one little friend there where you can get notes from in other classes. So try every class you go in there, you have that one little party. You don't have just one friend where you never do that every course, but you have different friends. Because during the course of college, them teachers say, listen, networking is good. And networking means know people. Don't just know people that is only in your faculty or in the degree program that you are doing, but know persons outside. Because you're building that connection with people. So also always know the little one party in every course you do, in any of the faculties them where you do it. And know people outside of that. Right? So I'm trying not to have the class them back to back. I try never did to do that. My lunchtime, boy, during college, it's a banana, eating one banana and drinking water. Especially when you don't have money. The wonders here that full up your stomach totally. When me go you with them have Nardos. Nardos was the little go to quick cheaper spot. For the persons them who never have KFC money or Burger King money or any of the restaurants them with their UWI money, then Nardos was the spot. You could get your corn dog that are the use cornbread and frankfurter and some other vegetable. It's like a hot dog but him call it corn dog. The spot. If you don't have the money at the time, grab one banana and drink a bottle of water and go on, go through. Because remember, them tell us, there's going to be challenges to get where you want to be. And you just have to go through it. And right now, when I'm sitting and think about them something there, I laugh because I did that for a reason, right? I am not fully where I want to be yet, but I did that for a reason. And I'm getting to where I want to be. Yeah, I'm getting to where I want to be. So, yeah, and always have one little snack. One little snack where you can munch pan, especially when you're in class, so you like your belly roll a little bit. Get a little snack there. But in college, them have some little programs. Some little programs where you could have join on, like, you will have them student guild lunch program where them give you some tickets. And I'm not ashamed to say that. You can get some tickets and you can go on one of them chill spot or some of them chill food spot and you just give them the ticket and you get food. So you have stuff like that. So one of the things I try to say, being there and despite say you have to commute, say you have to go to classes and make sure say listen, it's time for me to go home and stuff like that. You have to know a little chill spot them, the little programs that are being offered, and it's good for rap with your advisors. Have the personal connections with them because you're with this school and you probably want something to print and probably the print you full and you need to, and you can call them and say listen, can you print something for me quickly? Just them say your attitude carry you through the world, and that is so true. Big up Miss Berry all the time. Big up Miss Berry all the time. She was one of our advisors at school. I not even know if I use the right term, but big up Miss Berry. At no point she did left me and Tammy stranded or me at no point. And Tammy was a friend of mine he still is my friend in college. We were Batty and Chamber, Jamaica, when I say. If me in that class, Tammy that class. Mostly I'm in that class, Tammy, but big up Tammy. Miss Berry never left with none at all. So she, despite so we gave her so much trouble, she knew And because she knew horror stories and stuff, she was there all the time to help us out. I should have chopped on a picture right here, so, but probably me do it. Chop my graduation picture right here, so probably. But she was there, so always have that relationship with advisors, with tutors. Don't be disrespectful, because I swear to God, you alone can't make it through college. You have to have some friends, you have to have some adult people where you rap with and stuff like that. So all of that me I learned during the first year of college. One of the things I realized too is that the auxiliary staff on campus was, they were so kind, especially if you have manners to them. And when we say auxiliary staff, me I talk about people who clean the campus, the people who work in the bathroom, clean the bathroom and the kitchens and stuff like that. They were awesome set of people. I remember I had called to a gardener one morning, and I said, "Morning, sir," and him said to me, "Say, you don't come from Kingston, right?" And I'm like, "No, I'm not from Kingston." Him said the people who come from Kingston, I'm born in Kingston and come college, and I normally call to the auxiliary staff them on campus. But I don't know how true that is, but how I was brought up, I know say, whether you a police, a soldier, you're a garbage man, you're a teacher, you're a dressmaker, you're a tailor, the whole I want to get the same respect, because this right now, you think it's a teacher make this? No. It's a tailor or a dressmaker make this. So they have the same importance, but they were nice. So it got to the fact where because I respected them, some of the ladies would pay me to comb them hair. So that was my little hustle on campus. Me comb the big woman them here where work at a part of the auxiliary staff. So I comb me here, collect my little butter, know some have a little side money for us around school, and for come on me yard and for go back to school the next morning. Listen, you have to be street smart, you know. So I comb them here and I collect. So I used to do that as a earning on campus. Right? So I try to fix it back again. I was doing that. And that through my first year. So you know, so I try to learn anything during the course of my first year, because second year I gotta be different friend. And you know, so second year at the year if you buckle down now, because guess what, you need to grab a GPA and move and one lamp under the GPA there and just grow from there. So we got through. We got my best friend from college, Sashana Mighty. She was a year ahead of me, but all of the downfalls that she had, or the walls that she buck up in her, the problems and what she buck up in her, she make sure I say, listen, I'm not going to go through that. So before me go somewhere, she bet me no say, you're not supposed to go this. So Juicy was the chill spot. Boy, I am some party in a college. The amount of party I am to in a college, boy, Sashana can't remember. Like, when I say a party cheap, Jamaicans know say party cheap. Well, since recently I realize the party I get dear, but party was the thing. Juicy was the spot, right? Juicy was and Juicy they always full. The rich that Juicy, the middle class, the poorest that Juicy. That was the spot for people chill. You can't get chicken down there so cheap. You can't get patty cheap, fries cheap. Juicy was the spot. So patty and Juicy was our little chill spot. Sashana and I, right? But I have to give her ratings, because as I say, everything that she went through that would be a downfall, then she make sure say, listen, you no go through it. I'm not even about to tell you a story how me meet Sashana. Because even now when we talk about it, I'm like, the first time you come talk to me and you're being nice, I'm like, who sent you? But that's a different story. But Juicy was the chill spot. So you find the little if you're not wealthy, or you're not, you don't have as much, you have to be resourceful. So Juicy was the spot, the chill spot. You can get one patty or one juice, you can get one fries or one juice. That was the spot at UWI. So learning everything everything through first year. I build your little friendship. Make sure say you know somebody who work at the print place. You know somebody who there your food spot them. You know somebody who you just know people. I may tell you say I was talking about the auxiliary workers them. Me I tell you say you have to give them props because even when time bathroom, me have late classes and bathroom like at 9 bathroom like at 6 depending or 7. Once them they're there and me say can I use Jamaican say for them bathroom, them not say no. And that's just for the fact that I had respect for them. So me I learn. Second year come in. First year passed my course them. I think me the fail one because I did a computer science course, but I didn't do computer science at Oberlin. So that was something that I had to learn. So I failed that course. But me never really make it down because me know say me have to do it back again. But that was the only course that I failed in my first year, which me learn and I come back from that. So moving on to second year, yes, it get serious now. First year I work out how me I go back to school, get that down, back into school second year. Second year, we go on second year. I serious year now. GPA I feel lack. I feel work hard. I go see a whole entire new teacher. So you have to learn to adapt to that again. Still commuting. Never I got from first year I gotten so used to it that it became a routine. Just make sure say you get up, go. So commuting was me get used to it. I got used to it. Eating the banana and drinking the water, I got used to it. But you know, second year it get a little bit better because you know the hustlings now, you know the spot, you know the programs them we offer. You know the little welfare thing them we offer so you can get to them. There's no shame in the game because right now I'm here seated, ready waiting with a bachelor's. So me not feel no way, but may I tell you, you have to be resourceful to get to where you want to get to. So you know the spots them. Second year you still learn the spots them same way because there's always a solution for whichever problem that you have. You're still connected to the tutors them, your advisors them. You make sure say you know if you do, you pick the right courses then because you don't want to pick a course and then at the end you need have to do this. That's a waste a whole semester where you don't want to waste because you need to get in, get out as quickly and no waste no money. Because we both know once you done do your bachelor's, then society tell us listen, you need a master's. Once you done do your master's, then society tell us listen, you need to know go for your doctorate. So we both know say you don't have not as much time for waste, knowing the fact that you do not have the financial help or the financial help. May I say something else about financial? You not have the money for waste for go back go do all of that. So you have to be in and out. Second year same thing. Just grind, move through, right? I have had downfalls. Courses where you start and you wonder like, how am I gonna make it through this? But knowing me, I was always the person who listen, me I find a solution, me I find a friend, me I find somebody who I go sit them ass down and make sure say me learn this. Me not ask you, I tell you. And me I do it in such a nice way, you're not gonna feel no way, but me I go show you say listen, I want to learn. So me I go learn. Right? Resourceful. Yeah. Second year again, boy, I remember one night we have one computer science course to do. One program for run. Who did the program run and we in one group? When I left you with that night, it was like after 11. So you know, so when me I come home, my mother fret, you know. Same night, somebody in a half tree pick my phone, and some other thing when me they have in my bag. Then pick. Never before I have gotten robbed. But then somebody picked me. So at 11 I'm on the road. In half a tree. My mommy can't get me because I don't have a phone. And I'm trying to ask persons for a call and nobody wanted to give me a call. So you know, say after 11, coming up 12. Right? My mother up on the road searching me. Big up mommy. But I was okay. But I had to do what I had to. Because if me did leave school and that We know persons who have been in college know say if you not do something in one group, the person who will lead them. So we both know say if you not do nothing in that group there, hey, I want the quickest vote run. You need to do nothing, so you need to come out. So even one time they did not doing nothing, I had to sit and make sure say my presence was felt. So I couldn't leave. And bear in mind, I was the only person in that group who lived off campus. So you know, say everybody else I cut cross campus, gone, sleep. By the time them asleep, probably wake up in the guy and I not reach home yet. I try pin back my thing. Let me get that done. So yeah, we both know say if you're not in the group and listen, and like high school when teacher tell us say listen, if the group members them not do nothing, do it yourself. And carry it in, I gotta get grade. Get which grade? You're supposed to be in group. A group work them want to see friend. So at 11, again I left school. Come off a tree, got robbed. But it never really troubled me because at the time I think my phone I they have never did I work and they have one bangers. So them thief in the bangers never really make no sense. Cause one must say $20 credit depend if you just tell mommy say yo I reach that place yeah. And so you don't have to worry. So them thief that. All my essential documents was in the bigger part of my bag, not the pocket. So there was time that I had to leave school later than usual. And there was also times when I sit down in a class and really and truly I don't know what was going on. Like I can't understand, I can't learn with the amount of people in the class. Because you're in a class with like all 200 people, you know. And I say, yo, I'm not used to this. I used to in a class with probably like at least 50 people. I'm in one class with all 200 people now. Like, what me I gotta do, friend? But you learn to get through it. There's some things that I went through that you never necessarily want to talk about. But I went through those things and I came back from that. So coming on now, we know say second year, yeah, you get up your grades and stuff. It never perfect. It wasn't a 4 point at GPO, but I was always at 3 something. And being at 3 something, you continue to remain at 3 something because you want to be there, right? At one point, me drop down to 2 something. And you know you continue work until you get there. But second year of college, never bad. Then third year now, you know say a time for you buckle down because one, you have to make it for graduation. And you want to come out from, you not just want to come out of college, sake I get a degree. You want to come out and feel like you did something during the course of your 3 years being in college. So third year was the hardest year for me. You know, everything started happening. You know, you probably not find things where you used to find them more. Then we stop get the look hustling and coming the auxiliary staff here and stuff like that. So you know, say it gets a little bit hard. But while the challenges were coming up, you say, listen, I reach the end and I'm going to pull through this. And then you pull through and you get the email to say, listen, you have completed all your courses. You have gotten all the grades. So, you can go sign up for graduation. And you say, yes. All of that traveling, all of that banana water where you used to drink, all of that bun and cheese the way you eat every day and tired and you're not supposed to eat cheese and you eat them bun and cheese there. All of Nardo's corn dog, all of them patty there. Braffins. I ask if me never bra for graduation at braffins. And some persons might look like, yeah, okay, have some people leave college and them no graduate or stuff like that. But listen to me. Based off the fact that I went through so much, and probably stuff for me not tell you no, and I might become confident enough to say it. Listen. We're going to graduation, go be rough. Care my mother feel where first child leave college, Braffins. Yes, I did. So, as me say, so long story short, cause me have been chatting for a while. The one have to do and make it. Here? Go through. Don't make somebody tell you say, listen. Man not graduate, man not take no picture, listen. It's when you see that picture there, or make go put up again. You're gonna feel some type of way. You're going to feel some type of way. But I've come to the end of my story time. Big up on yourself. I struggle with this gun. I'm gonna finally take it off. But thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me back. I'm sorry for going so long, but I am back now. Bear with me. I might not do videos as constant as I want to, but I'm getting there. So again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. And like me and the whole of my certificate and all of my degree say, I'll be back with the next video.